Let's talk about the Detroit Lions bench Cam Sutton. I know a lot of people are saying why they don't start Stephon Gilmore, little brother. I mean, he ain't took a lot of reps. You know, I think he was an undrafted rookie or whatever like that. So, you know, he ain't took a lot of reps in the game. So, you know, Cam Sutton seemed to be starting off doing okay early in the season. And then, you know, he just about the Charger game, he kind of started to fall off a little bit. I don't know if they got tape on him. I know he's suffering a toe injury that's hampering him. And a lot of people mad because of the Mike Evans plays before the half and, you know, last week. And I don't attribute that to him. That was bad play calling. You leave him one-on-one in a 2-minute drill situation with Mike Evans. You know he be getting torched, and can't nobody really hold Mike Evans one-on-one. Maybe Marshawn Lattimore is the only guy that can do so. So when you start speaking on like him sticking to Lattimore, sticking to Evans one-on-one in a situation where you should be in a prevent defense, it shouldn't even happen. Why are you playing bump and run when you should have your DBs backing up, playing for the deep pass? They get the field goal, they get the field goal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I attribute that to coaching. Leaving him one-on-one, you know, and it seemed like he was in some type of zone, some type of, you know, little zone, and he was supposed to carry him until the safety came over the top. And, you know, I'm not even giving him that opportunity to have that hole in coverage. I'm, you know, playing off and playing Mike Evans and playing over the top, and they adjusted. You know, it looked like they left him one-on-one again on third down. They rolled the safety over that way. The safety shot over that way, and they took away the one-on-one opportunity. So Aaron Glenn made the adjustment, but they can't afford to have those mishaps at all in this game versus the 49ers. There ain't really no room for error. So, you know, at this point, I think a lot of people want him gone. They said, well, he signed a 3-year deal. I mean, you can get up out of that contract. People say, well, he best be in the number 2 corner. I'm not even sure of that. You know, my thing is this. If Deebo Samuels is playing, then I'm going to have Gardner Johnson guard Deebo Samuels. I'm going to have Malafanu, you know, probably, you know, trying to guard, you know, Kittles or something like that. And, you know, for the most part, Cam Sutton or somebody else going to have to do the job on Brandon Ayuk. I don't know if you wanna, you know, double Brandon Ayuk. The problem with Brandon Ayuk and the 49ers receivers, they really don't kill you vertically. That ain't really their MO. What they like to do is they like to go over the middle, and they like running backs once they get the football. So I don't think they can afford, you know, to go out there and switch out Cam Sutton. You paid him to be a number 1 corner this year. Really, they was drafting Devin Witherspoon. That was the agenda. And the Seahawks took Witherspoon, which he made, I think, the All-Pro team or the Pro Bowl or something like that. It was the Pro Bowl. He made the Pro Bowl year 1, so it was something that you definitely could have utilized. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you know, I just think you just gotta, you know, do what you know, play situational football. You know, sometimes you make Malafano, who seemed to be more of a utility player. Sometimes you let Malafano go out there and guard him one-on-one. Sometimes you put Cam Sutton out there. He just gonna need some help. But the thing about the 49ers, they just don't have one number 1 option. They really got like 4. You know, McCaffrey out the backfield, Deebo Samuels, Ayuk, and George Kittles. So it's really one thing you got to do with them. One thing they like to do with Kittles is one of the dudes that attack all the areas of the field. Kittle's going to attack you over the middle, short, intermediate, deep, you know. So that's what's dangerous about George Kittles. He, you know, for the most part, Deebo and Ayuk can beat you deep and all that, but what they want to do is they want they yak boys. They like to, you know, truck people, go over the middle and all that type of stuff. They tough, grinded, athletic, tough running receivers. So that's why I say they need to really wrap up this week. Don't sit here and just, you know, hit them with the shoulder. These guys are tough runners. Wrap up. So, but you just gotta help them out. I just think you gotta rotate guys on some of these dudes. You know, like I said, the situations, man, you probably gonna want to put sometime Gardner Johnson on Debo, Gardner Johnson on Kittles, Melifonwu on Kittles. You probably just want to rotate that. In my opinion, you just want to rotate that. And this might be one of the games where you want to activate Tracy Walker as well too. You know, might be. You're gonna have to be as athletic in that front this week. You know, especially with Christian McCaffrey. That's one thing that the Cowboys doing why they struggle stopping the run. You know, they very light in the ass on defense, but sideline to sideline, you ain't gonna outrun them guys unless you're able to get a hat on the hat. And I think this week they need all hands on deck, and Brock Purdy can move a little bit too. So it might be time to kind of put Tracy Walker out there and kind of let him kind of, you know, be there as a joker, as an additional linebacker out there in certain situations where you can have as much athleticism on the field. He's a great tackler. You need some help across the middle, and then he also can help contain Christian McCaffrey, man. So I think it might be one of those things where you might want to kind of add Tracy Walker, activate him as an additional linebacker, bro. You know, that joker safety / linebacker position. It might be, you know, one of those situations. You know, it might be one of those situations where you might want to do that. So, you know, just my humble opinion. Just my humble opinion on it, but yeah, I don't think. I mean, you know, you came to the ball with this horse and carriage, you leave with the horse and carriage. I think you gotta just, you know, you gotta go where you came to the dance with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, y'all know you need help. You gotta help. But them plays at the end of the game, that was just bad. That was bad coaching. You know, and the Lions, you know, they determined that it was more important to fix the run defense, and now they starting to manufacture pressure. Now they starting to manufacture some pressure. So, and they got some guys back. And if I was a betting, if it was me, I probably, for the most part, would want to continue to activate Tracy Walker, man. In these type of games, especially if you go see Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, I would probably want to activate him. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. I'm probably activating dog. You need that athleticism up front. I ain't want somebody behind you and they just want to be driving all crazy and shit. And then if you get out, whoop their ass, and then you wrong. You dead ass wrong. I see why people get killed doing road rage all the time. I understand. Especially you had a bad day and you an emotional person. That's why you gotta check your emotions. That's why I don't play them games. I ain't about to get over emotional, or, you know, a lot of guys end up getting in trouble because their girl said a dude did that, did this. You go up there and your chicken on. Once you learn to check your emotions, you will be A1. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All that's in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.